Have you ever felt that your prayers were lost in the vastness of the universe, unheard and unanswered? Imagine this: the creator of the heavens and the earth, the one who set the stars in motion, hears you. He listens when you cry out, and he knows your voice. But there's more. He doesn't just hear, he answers. In my distress I called on Jehovah, to my God I kept calling. Then from his temple he heard my voice, and my cry for help reached his ears. 2 Samuel 22:7. These ancient words remind us of a timeless truth. Jehovah, the hearer of prayer, responds to those who call on him with humility and reverence for his name. But here's the challenge: to be heard, we must first know him, his name, his character, his love. He promises, because he has affection for me, I will rescue him. I will protect him because he knows my name. He will call on me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in distress. I will rescue him and glorify him. Psalm 91:14 and 15. This is where the transformation begins. Jehovah isn't distant. His eyes are on the righteous, his ears attentive to their prayers. Psalm 34:15. Yet it requires personal responsibility, a willingness to humble ourselves, to let go of pride, and to approach him with a heart that seeks to glorify his name. For while Jehovah takes note of the humble, the proud he keeps at a distance. Psalm 138:6. This video is an invitation to experience the life-altering power of prayer when anchored in humility and a deep relationship with the God of the universe. Whether you are in distress, seeking guidance, or simply yearning for a closer connection to your Creator, Jehovah's hand is not too short to save, and his ear is not too dull to hear. Isaiah 59:1. Stay with us as we explore how knowing Jehovah's name and embracing his ways can unlock unparalleled peace, hope, and answers to life's deepest cries. This isn't just another video. It's a call to transformation, a journey into the very heart of God. Will you take the first step? In my distress, I called on Jehovah, to my God I kept calling. Then from the temple he heard my voice, and my cry for help reached his ears. 2 Samuel chapter 22, verse 7. But you will hear the request of the meek, O Jehovah. You will make their hearts firm and pay close attention to them. Psalm chapter 10, verse 17. In my distress I called on Jehovah. To my God I kept crying for help. From his temple he heard my voice, and my cry to him for help reached his ears. Psalm chapter 18, verse 6. The eyes of Jehovah are on the righteous, and his ears listen to their cry for help. Psalm chapter 34, verse 15. The salvation of the righteous is from Jehovah. He is their fortress in the time of distress. Jehovah will help them and rescue them. He will rescue them from the wicked and save them, because they take refuge in him. Psalm chapter 37, verses 39 and 40. Offer thanksgiving as your sacrifice to God, and pay your vows to the Most High. Call on me in the time of distress. I will rescue you, and you will glorify me. Psalm chapter 50, verses 14 and 15. O hearer of prayer, to you people of all sorts will come. Psalm chapter 65, verse 2. God said, because he has affection for me, I will rescue him. I will protect him because he knows my name. He will call on me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in distress. I will rescue him and glorify him. Psalm chapter 91, verses 14 and 15. I love Jehovah because he hears my voice, my pleas for help. Psalm chapter 116, verse 1. Though Jehovah is high, he takes note of the humble, but the haughty he knows only from a distance. Psalm chapter 138, verse 6. He satisfies the desire of those who fear him. He hears their cry for help, and he rescues them. Psalm chapter 145, verse 19. Jehovah is far away from the wicked, but he hears the prayer of the righteous. Proverbs chapter 15, verse 29. Look, the hand of Jehovah is not too short to save, nor is his ear too dull to hear. Isaiah chapter 59, verse 1. We know that God does not listen to sinners, but if anyone is God-fearing and does his will, he listens to this one. John chapter 9, verse 31. If you remain in union with me and my sayings remain in you, ask whatever you wish, and it will take place for you. John chapter 15, verse 7. In that day you will ask me no question at all. Most truly I say to you, if you ask the Father for anything, he will give it to you in my name. John chapter 16, verse 23. During his life on earth, Christ offered up supplications and also petitions with strong outcries and tears to the one who was able to save him out of death, and he was favorably heard for his godly fear. Hebrews chapter 5, verse 7. For the eyes of Jehovah are on the righteous, and his ears listen to their supplication, but the face of Jehovah is against those doing bad things. 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 12. And this is the confidence that we have towards him, that no matter what we ask according to his will, he hears us. 1 John chapter 5, verse 14. As we come to the close of this journey, remember this: Jehovah, the creator of all life, has not only invited you to speak to him, but he has also promised to hear you. When we approach him with humility and an open heart, when we call on his name with reverence and faith, he listens. Because he has affection for me, I will rescue him. I will protect him because he knows my name. He will call on me and I will answer him. Psalm 91, 14 and 15. This is not a distant God, but a loving Father whose hand is never too short to save, whose ear is never too dull to hear. Isaiah 59:1. His eyes are on the righteous, his ears attentive to their cry for help. Psalm 34:15. He doesn't demand perfection but humility, a heart willing to acknowledge him, to seek his ways and to trust in his name. As you reflect on your own prayers, ask yourself, am I calling out with faith? Am I drawing near to Jehovah with a spirit of humility? Am I relying on his strength instead of my own? These are the questions that lead to transformation, to a deeper connection with the one who hears the prayers of all who seek him sincerely. Jehovah hears your voice. He knows your struggles, your fears, and your hopes. If you walk in his ways, if you hold on to his promises, he will not only listen but also act on your behalf. The salvation of the righteous is from Jehovah. He is their fortress in the time of distress. Psalm 37:39. So, as you leave this video, take this confidence with you. No matter where you are, no matter how heavy the burden, Jehovah is near to all who call on him in truth. Call on me in the time of distress. I will rescue you, and you will glorify me. Psalm 50:15. Let this be the beginning of a deeper walk with your Creator. Let your prayers rise to him in faith, and let your life reflect the peace that comes from knowing he hears you, because he does, and he always will. If this message has moved you, share it with others. Let them know there is a God who listens, a name that saves, and a hope that never fails. Thank you for watching, and may Jehovah guide and bless you as you call upon him.